Well, everybody, Gila Cliff Dwellings.
Yay.
This is just getting more incredible second after second. 616 steps. So the Rangers, Rangers counted. Not too shabby.
This is pretty excellent for only $12 per person per night. Starlink Mini in the window as we speak, so I'm gonna go to YouTube and see.
Yeah, don't do this at home. We're just testing this out right now on a back road. The speed limit is 25.
Well, and I'm not driving. Look at this. We can go.
Is it working? Is the
Neil and Britt. Oh my goodness. Yep, it's working. Look at that. It's already, it's already wanting to play our video right now. That is pretty awesome. Look, it's playing it. So for everyone at home, if you're looking into Starlink Mini.
We are going 28 miles per hour right now. It's 35 by the way. But we're going 28, 27. Right here you can see we're in a canyon and there's trees around us, but we have clear view because of the road. Obviously.
And we are in the middle of nowhere with no service at all.
The Gila Wilderness. So this is pretty awesome.
Wow.
Well, everybody, Gila Cliff Dwellings.
Yay, another national monument. Yeah. So, a little PSA before we go in here. Will people start learning to enjoy life and have respect for other drivers on the road? We had somebody just tail us the whole way through there. It's a 45 and then a 35. I was going 35 through the whole area. Pretty sharp corners where I honestly wanted to be going slower, and I want to enjoy the scenery. So, yeah, don't be like them. It's just enjoy life. Yep.
Ride people's butts when you're trying to enjoy a beautiful place, especially in the off season when there's no traffic here and there's multiple areas, straightaways that were a half mile they could have passed me. End of rant. Now let's enjoy Gila Cliff Dwellings and have some fun and decompress from that drive because that was really stressful. If you've ever been on that drive, you will fully understand. It's pretty windy and curvy, and I was just trying to look and enjoy scenery and go with the speed limit. And man, whew, it was stressful. But let's try to enjoy this because we have a pretty big surprise after we attend the Cliff Dwellings awesomeness.
Well, the Cliff Dwellings is to the left, but the visitor center is straight. So which way do we go? That way? That way?
Visitor center first? Yeah, what do you guys do? Do you go to a visitor center first? Or do you go to it after you look at some of the park when you go to places or monuments? That's the question.
We kind of like to go to the visitor center first.
I feel like you go and get the maps, but I understand why some other people go do it the other way around, because then by the time they're done, maybe they get a snack and then you get your souvenir.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, or do you just a double hit? Because we do sometimes do before and after.
I mean, I guess it depends how cool it is.
And this week's sponsor is OSCAL, and they sent us out their PowerMax 1800 SC because really we need a power source for our truck camper project while I am figuring out exactly what we're going to do for that. But this thing is a powerful little beast, and it's been serving us really nicely for about the last 6 weeks. So this thing packs in 1024 watt hours of capacity, which is pretty robust considering the size. It has a 3200 watt surge and 1800 watt steady power, so that pretty much can power most things. So it is only about 34 pounds, so it's actually fairly light, especially considering that this thing is rated for over 1000 watt hours capacity. Makes it much more versatile, easy to move around. and they say it can do 3,500 cycles, so you'll get plenty of use out of this many years. And of course, like most power stations, you have all your AC plugs, you have your DC plugs, and I like on the DC side that they have so many different variations of plugins. Of course, you have your 12-volt barrel plug, your USB-C, USB-A, and on the DC side, it's really nice because they have these 2 additional DC plugs right here that are actually rated for 60 watt max. And for us, the USB-C ports being 100 watt is really handy because we've actually been running our Starlink Mini off this successfully. And that's pretty awesome because we could also use that when we're at the beach or other places when we don't want to be near the van or truck camper. And it has this big light here on the top, so if you ever need a little bit of light, just turn that on and it's pretty bright. And another really cool thing is it can actually connect via Bluetooth to an app, and it's the My Home Smart app, which is awesome because we actually have most of our devices inside our actual house running off that app, so I can control lights, things like that. But I am able to go into the app and I am able to control everything right from the app. And as you can see, this is the app right here. So we're going to click on the PowerMax 1800 SC. You're going to see it's showing 58% battery, 11 days, 16 minutes of estimated discharging time. Don't have anything running off it. But then I can click AC right here and turn on the AC power. You can click that, turn it off. Now we can turn the DC on. Turn that off. And then you can also control the light. So you can turn it on. You can make it super bright. SOS. Breathing light, so it kind of just fades in and out, which is pretty cool. And then flash mode, which is exactly what it sounds like. And the PowerMax 1800 charges 700 watts from AC, so your wall plug-in. So that means in about an hour and a half or so, you could have this thing charged back up. And from solar, you can take in 800 watts, so that's pretty impressive. And you would only take about the same amount of time to charge up. But a huge thanks to OSCAL for sending this out. The PowerMax 1800 has been a lifesaver on this truck camper build, and we're going to keep it with us in the truck as we move forward with this truck camper build, because while we're on the road, this thing is going to come in real handy as a backup power source, as well as a versatile piece that we can take to the beach or other places away from the truck camper or van whenever we have it, to just power any of our items, maybe, you know, charge our phones, laptop, things like that if we're getting some work done. So just be on the lookout in other videos if you want to see this in real world use, because we're going to be using it probably over the next 6 months to a year. Very steady, just because we're not rushing on the truck camper build. We'll be doing that for probably the next month and a half, 2 months, renovating that. But this thing is just definitely going to be part of that truck camper. If you're interested in getting your own PowerMax, we're going to have a link down in the description as well as in the comments. You'll be able to go there, purchase one of these, power your rig, or have backup power at your house if you have a power outage, and you'll be supporting our channel, so we appreciate it very much. But on that note, let's get back to this week's video because, well, it's a pretty good one.
Visitor Center first it is. Well, we're about to head in now, but I wanted to let you guys know that this national monument is the monument. Can I speak today? It is free, so you do not have to worry about having a pass or anything when you come here, which is really awesome.
Guys, there is javelinas. Javelinas, look at that.
Look at them, there's so many.
Holy cow.
And they're being peaceful. We're going by Lower Scorpion Campground right now, so you can actually spend the night right here at the National Monument. I think it's tent camping only though. That's kind of a bummer. There is also Upper Scorpion Campground, so more tent camping available. Well, that's a cool view ahead of us. And Sorry, we have some dishes in the sink if you hear a little bit of noise as I'm talking. So we've made it to the trailhead entrance, so I gotta change a little bit, get some sneakers on, get a little more prepared for this hike slash walk we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go check this out and see what we can find.
And I always challenge people, try to figure out how they got the water from down there up to the dwellings, because it's a little ways, okay? Then you're gonna warm up as you go up the steps to get up to the top, 180-foot ascent, and then these funny looking shapes are the caves. So you do get to go inside 3 out of the 6 caves. Take your sunglasses off when you get to cave 3. So first you go past caves 1 and 2. I encourage you to step up and look at the architecture. And then you go in cave 3. Looks like that. You're actually going through the wall of somebody's house. And then you're going to be up in the cave, looking down inside people's houses.
So we cross the bridge and begin the 1 mile trek. Nature formed these steep slopes over thousands of years. It first began with a volcanic eruption. Over time, the spring-fed stream and gravity carved a deep, narrow canyon. She warned us that this was the shadier, chillier side, so if you're not a more cold-blooded person, definitely wear pants.
Yep.
I'm wearing shorts, but
I have leggings on. It's
from the
fine,
Northeast, so this was kind of like a summer day.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can't trust us because we grew up in the cold.
Yeah, this is summertime weather in the Northeast, and I'm not exaggerating. You upstate New Yorkers and Vermonters know. So, but look at this. Brittany was like, wow, we were looking at this stream and it was sounding amazing, and then we looked up and we're like, whoa.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why. We heard the stream and then we just were like, what? Looked up and just the sun beating on that. Pretty amazing. And let's keep going. It looks like we have some more footbridges to go over and then a bunch of caves, and then you get to see the history up close and personal. And there, up on the side, wow, in the distance, the first view. Wow. For you all, it might look just like kind of a cave from this distance, but wait until we get up close. Mind blown. Well, I think this is where our ascend begins. 180 feet up. Let's go. Had to catch our breath for a second, but we've made it to the top, to the first cave. So let's start checking this out. The first view we have sun, after that it gets dark, so hopefully you guys will be able to see what we see. This is amazing.
Okay, there's a lot of heck of a view from here.
Yeah. You can see the whole canyon. That's where we just came from, down deep down there. So like you said, it's a little bit of incline there, but really, if you're in moderate healthy condition, you can do it. And take your time, take breaks, and bring lots of water, and wear the proper shoes. But even saying that, Brittany's wearing her, I don't even know what they are.
They're work shoes.
They're like Croc things,
Yeah.
but a little bit better. So if that says anything, even the shoe wear is pretty easy. Look what we are coming up on now. This is amazing. And she said the first house we are allowed to go into. So I think that means this one right here. Wow. This is incredible. And look at that view. Stunning. There's an echo. It's nice and cool in here, so in the summers this would be much more enjoyable for sure. This is pretty amazing. Let's go to this upper section right here. Wow. Let's step down here and take a look. Pretty amazing.
I'm speechless.
Yeah. Look at what we're looking at. End of trail, return via stairs. I guess that's it for here. Everybody, we're not going back the stairs. We're taking the ladder. You have either option, ladder or stairs. Ladder it is. Down the ladder we go. And after you visit the ruins, you have this nice little stroll with this like $1 million view. It's amazing. And off season, like we tell everybody, if you have the capability, you're retired, you have a remote job, visit national parks in the off season, because no crowds and you get this all basically to yourself. It's amazing. Yeah, that's a view. We are just getting blessed with all kinds of great weather, great views, discovering places we've never been in our backyard. So cannot complain how the new year is starting one bit. Just taking in this view here at the end. Well, I guess the beginning of the trail, technically too. This is amazing. Here right in our backyard in New Mexico. And on a completely random note, our Starlink is actually working from here, our Starlink Mini.
Yep.
So, but we're not necessarily close. We're about 150 feet, I'd say. But now it's time for us to load up, I think. We're gonna stop at a really cool general store that we found.
So excited for that. We love general stores.
And then the surprise for the evening where we're staying. It's pretty cool. We had to pay for it, but it wasn't that expensive. We'll explain when we get there. 616 steps. So the Rangers, yeah, Rangers counted.
And look at this. We got a whole bunch of van neighbors with us.
A van party.
It's a whole party out here in the Gila Wilderness. We've made it to the general store. Neil's really, really excited right now. This place is known for their ice cream that's homemade.
Oh yeah, we have found the goods. Well, I gotta go with chocolate. And then put butterscotch. That's pretty good too. Oh, lemon berry. Lemon berry.
Oh, it's so pretty. Well, we've secured the ice cream, so now we are going to take you guys to a really unique place for the night. So now I'm going to show you our campsite for the evening. We've got a nice little spot over here right outside the van. We've got a picnic table and a fire ring. And we've got a nice little area to sit, and it feels super private. All of the sites are nice and spaced from each other, which is highly appreciated. And then as you walk behind the van, I'm sure you can already hear it. Look at this. We've got our own private little walkway right down to the river. I'm gonna let the sounds speak for themselves now. So overall, this is a really beautiful campsite here at Gila Hot Springs and Campground. So as you can see by that name, there's a whole nother part we haven't done yet, which is the hot springs. So we are going to check those out in just a little bit, and we are going to try to show you a little bit of those, but we'll see what we can film because we are obviously respectful people. So if there are others around, then we're not going to be filming them.
Well, Brittany's getting in. She says it's warm. Nice and warm?
Oh, perfect.
Awesome. Not too shabby.
This is pretty excellent for only $12 per person per night.
Pretty awesome. We are going to enjoy this.
about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.